Hi, I'm Asia Viana, the owner of Ananda Joy Yoga, Dance, and Mental Wellness. Welcome, and I invite you to join me in a movement meditation. Let's begin in a seated cross-legged position. You can bring the hands to your knees, palms face down or palms facing up, depending on what you feel comfortable with. And we'll begin to come into the breath, slowly closing the eyes or lowering the gaze here. Inhaling as deeply as you can and exhaling out fully. Drawing your awareness here into this present moment. Allowing any thoughts from the past to stay there behind you. And any thoughts about the future to stay where they are. And focus here on this time, in this space, in your present awareness. Slowly begin to bring the hands together, finding Anjali Mudra here. And if you have an intention or dedication for your practice, just bring your energy toward it in this moment. We'll open with one Om, taking a deep inhale here. Slowly begin to release the hands as you lift your gaze or blink the eyes open. And from here, we'll take the arms overhead. Exhaling, bringing the hands down. Moving through this a few more times, following your own breath. Going as fast or slow as you need to. We're connecting this movement with our breath as we use the breath to control our body. Begin to take movement into your neck, bringing the head from one side to the other. Maybe you take your ear down from one shoulder and then the other ear to the opposite shoulder. If you decide to go in a neck roll, try to keep the head in front of the body. Staying in any spot where you need a little bit of extra space. And when you're finished with this, return back to center. We'll meet each other here. Begin to take movement into the shoulders, bringing them forward. Bring them up to the ears and behind the body. So we're making a full rotation here. Still breathing deeply, connecting your breath here. And when you're ready, we'll reverse, go into the back, up to the ears, and down to the front. And when you're finished, just return back to the center here. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, come over to the right side. The right hand can go behind you. Maybe it wraps behind your back as you open the shoulder Release that arm from behind the back as you untwist here. Inhale, take the arms up, and exhale, come over to the left side. This time opening the left shoulder. Release your left arm here. Inhale back to center. Take the arms overhead and exhale, bring the hands down. We're going to move in a circle with the torso. Going over to the right, to the center, and then to the left. Doing that just a couple more times. Using your breath to find this movement. Inhale, return back to center and switch the leg that's in front. Take the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your right hand over. Stretching over to the right side, keeping that left knee down. Gaze is either forward or up to the ceiling. Inhale, come up through the center. Exhale, take the left hand down and come over to the left side. Again, your gaze is forward or up to the ceiling here. Stretching through your fingertips. Inhale, come up to the center. Exhale, bring the hands down, and this time we'll take that circle starting to the left, moving through the center and then over to the right. Really engage your spine, engage your belly. We'll go around one more time here. Return back to center and very gently pull the legs to the front. So from here we are in our staff pose. We're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, finding our sitting bones. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take the arms back up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Fold forward one more time here and hold. Remembering that we are holding the pose, never holding the breath. Hinging from the hips. Maybe you're not reaching the feet all the way and you're just grabbing the shins or calves, your ankles, or anywhere else that the hands can grab. On your next breath here, engage your low belly. Lift your head. Bring the arms overhead and exhale down. We'll take the right foot to the inside of the left foot. Keep the knee up to the ceiling, toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, take the arms up here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come back up to center. Fold forward one more time. And hang out here. Breathing deeply. You can stay here for 2 more breaths, or you can take this right hand to the outside of the left foot. Take the left hand behind you and find this spinal stretch. Twisting over to the left side. Bring that left hand back to the front. Take the arms to the outside of the head and inhale up here. Exhaling the hands down. Stretch that right leg out and just go in a little ankle windshield wiper here. Very nice. And now we'll do the other side, pulling the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Knees facing the ceiling, toes facing the ceiling. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward and hold here. Return to your deep manner of breathing if you've lost it. You can stay here for the next 2 breaths, or you can take the left hand to the outside of the right foot, bring the right hand behind you, and find this twist here. If that right arm is behind you, bring it back to the front. Arms come to the outside of the head as you inhale back up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Pull that left leg out to the front. Bring both feet on the mat. And go in a little windshield wiper here. From here, we're getting ready to come to our hands and knees, finding our tabletop. Just move right into a quick cat and cow here, dropping the spine, lifting the chest. Allowing the spine to move as you inhale and exhale. When you're finished with this, tuck the toes under. We're getting ready to come to our first downward facing dog. Lift the knees, we'll shift forward and hover for a few breaths. Push the hips up to the ceiling very gently. Just begin to walk your dog. Bring your chest as close as you can to your thighs. Get nice and strong in the right foot. Inhale the left foot up. Try to keep the hip as square as you can. From here you can open the hip and look underneath your left arm. Maybe you bend that knee. Square the hip here, drop the left foot down, return back to downward facing dog. Now we'll do the other side. Get nice and strong in the left foot. Inhale the right foot up. We're trying to keep the hips square here. Then we can open the hip, look under the right arm. Maybe you bend that knee. Square the hip here, bringing the toe down. We're going to move through our Vinyasa flow once, inhaling into plank. Exhaling the knees down, chest and chin. Inhaling to our baby cobra. Push back to our down dog once more. From here, step, walk, or hop your feet to the front of the mat. Finding your forward fold. Inhale deeply, breathing as fully as you can. Inhale, halfway lift, finding your flat back here. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot. Come to your plank. And then push your hips up as you find downward facing dog. Get nice and strong in that right foot. As you inhale the left foot up, bring that foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, take the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step the front foot to meet the back, finding your plank. Come down, knees, chest, and chin. Finding your baby cobra. And then push back here. So we gotta go ahead and do the other side. Getting nice and strong in the left foot. Inhaling the right foot up. Bringing that right foot to the front. Coming up to our crescent lunge. Inhale up here. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the back foot up to meet the front. And come to your forward fold once again. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring the hands to the hips as you hinge all the way up. Arms coming up to the center. Push the hips forward as you come into a slight back bend here. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, the hands down to the heart. Go ahead and come down to your yogi squat. Drop your bottom down. Make your way onto your back. And just hug the knees in. Maybe you open up into your happy baby, pulling the knees to the sides of the body. Release the feet down, coming the length of the mat. Take the arms overhead and find your full body stretch here. And when you're ready, release the arms down. Coming into Shavasana, opening the legs the width of the mat. And you can pause for Shavasana as long as you'd like here. Slowly begin to bring movement back into your body, beginning with your fingers and your toes. Drawing yourself over onto your right side. Coming into the fetal position. Returning back to your attention or your dedication for your practice here. On your next inhale, use your left hand to push yourself up into a seated cross-legged position with your eyes closed or your gaze lowered, palms pressed into Anjali Mudra at heart center, and coming back to your deep manner of breathing. Thank your body for everything that you were able to do during your practice. Thank your mind for supporting you throughout your practice. And thank yourself for dedicating this time to you and your own needs. We'll close with one Om, taking a deep inhale here. Om. Thank you so much for practicing with me.
Namaste.